Hello everyone, welcome to Learning from Home channel. Now in this video we are going to talk about formatting. Now how do you format text? So first of all we are going to talk about text, how to format text. Then we talk about how to format numbers. Okay, so the first one is how to format text. Now check it. So when you click on the Home tab, you can see we have a lot of tools here, and that is what we use for the formatting. So under the group we talk about them, and we see their uses as well. So first of all, let's talk about this text, italic, underline. We have font, we have font style, font size, font color. Okay, so and background color as well. Let's talk about border. Okay. Now here we talk about alignment. Okay, so when you get here, talk about the alignment. Okay, so now let's start with this. Now what you see here, there are tools that we can use in order to format our text. So let me increase the size so you can see it well. Okay, so you see that one, you have bold, italic, underline, font style, font size, font color, background color, and border. Now how to do that? Now the bold is here, and that is the B. So when you click on the B, you've activated it, and now the text becomes bold. So this is a shortcut for doing that. That's the Control plus B to bold text. That's Control plus B to bold text. Okay, so if you want to bold the text, it could be heading like this or like this. So okay, or this or that. So if you want to bold text, Control plus B, or you just select the text, then you click on the B to bold it. Now this is italic, and that is the I over here. When you click on it, see what it becomes. So that's the italic. Now the key is also Control plus I. Control plus I to italize it. Okay, so you can decide to deactivate or activate. Okay, so you can decide to deactivate it or you can activate it again. Now you can apply more than two of these. So you can italize it and you can bold it as well. Okay, alright, so now that is the italic. Now this is the underline, and that is a U over here. So that's the underline. Now when you click on this, the text has been underlined. Now you can see there's a drop down button over here. When you click on that, it tells you double underline. So you can see now the line becomes 2. And the shortcut for doing that is Control plus U to underline the text. Now let's go to the font style. Now the font style is here. That's the style. That's the font style. It's over here, font. So when you click on it, you can see you have a drop down, and there are a lot of font styles there. You can see you have a lot. Now normally it arranges from A to Z or so. So you can see that from A we have a apple, and we have apple color emoji, Arial Hebrew Scholar, Arial Narrow. You can see that we have A. Then when you go to B, we have this Bell Empty. There's a Basketville. So you can see we have a lot of B font style. Then go to C. So you can see, then you move on, you have M, N, up to the rest. So with this, you can just select any that you want. So in this, let's select one here. So we have this. We've taken the stencil this side. Now the next is the font size. Now the font size is here. You see that there's a drop down over here. That's the font size. When you click on it, highlight the text, then you see, you select the number, then it keeps what? Increasing. Okay, so that is the font size. That is how to increase size of a text or decrease the size of a text. Okay, now let's go to, with the same font size too. You can see that there's a text here. When you click on it, it keeps increasing. Now when you click, it keeps what? Decreasing. So increasing it and what? Decreasing it as well. So that is the font size also there. Okay, now the next one is the font color. Now when you check this side, you can see we have two colors here. One looks like a bucket and one looks like beneath letter A. That is the font color. As soon as you hover the mouse on, it tells you the name. That's the font color. Now when you click on the font color, you have a numerous color here. So you can just choose any of the color you want to apply to the text. Now this is for the text. This is the text. Now what if you want the background? That's where you go for the bucket one. So that's the fill color. So when you click on this, now the same color box appears here. But this time around, any color that you choose is going to affect the background, not the text. So we have the background here. The text color is black. I want to choose this color. So let's say there's an orange. Okay. So when you choose this, we see that you have the same black text, but the background has now moved from white to orange. Now the next one is the border. Now there is a border. Now when you click on this, you see you have bottom. So this bottom gives only the border. You see now here is deep black. It gives the text only border bottom. Now when you go to the next and top border, so that is for only the top one, and you can also select the next one. Okay, so you have thick box border. So that is a thick box border. Or you can just get another one as all borders. So all borders, you can see all borders as well. Okay, so that is a way to just apply a border to a text as well. Now if you want to, that's the more border. So if you want more border as well, or draw your own border, you click on that and you can just draw the area that you want to apply the border. And there is a line color. So you can see the line here is black. If you want to change the line color, you just go to this side and let's choose this one. And you can see now this becomes what? So this becomes green. So you can see now this border becomes what? Green. Okay. So that is it to apply for the border color as well. Okay. Alright, so that is it for the text. Okay, now you can erase border as well. If you want to erase border, you can just erase the border as well. Okay, so that is it for this text over here, text formatting over here. Now let's go to the alignment. Now when we talk about alignment, we have the top, we have bottom, or let's say we have the top down, we have left, and we have what? Right. Okay, now we have center as well. Now let's try that and see. Now with the alignment, that is the next to the font here. You can see we have this box here, and that is the alignment. Now you can see when this is the top one, when I just select this, you can see now this is the top. You can see now the text has moved to the top. Now this is the down. We want to come down. This is the down one. Now this is the center. So click on this. This is the center one. Okay. Like you see now the text has moved to the center. And now this is the left. You can see now you have left here. That's the left alignment. Now this you have right alignment, right, and the next one, this is the center again. Now this center here, okay, so this center here and this also center, where is the same? So we see now the same center. Now this is center, okay, this is center and this is center. So now check the difference. Now this is the test position. Now there is the alignment. So we have top align, we have this middle align, and we have this is the bottom align or the down align, right? Now when you go to this side, you have this is the left align, and this is center to center test, and this is the right align. Okay, so that's it. If you want to move your test to the top one or to the middle, you can just go for any of these over here, and it's going to work for you. Now the next one is that's the orientation of a test. Orientation of a test. So let's talk about the orientation. Okay, so now we have this orientation here, and we want to, you will see now with this test, see how it looks. Now you can change the orientation. Now this is what angle counterclockwise. You see how it now looks. Okay, now you can still change it to vertical. You can see in the vertical form. Now you can just still change it to rotate test. You see. Okay, so that is a way to, that's the orientation. Okay, so you can change the test how you want it to be. How you want the test to be. If I just drawing a graph here, you need the test to be in the vertical form. Therefore, you just want the test and go for the vertical form to just change it to the form that you want. Alright, now the next one is there is the increase and decrease indent. So that is the indent here. Now with the indent here, let's see. So this, see with the test. Now this moves the test. So as you can see, so it is moving the test now. It is moving. Okay. So in case you want to move test either forward or backward, you can use this to increase or decrease or the test as well. So that's a way to use this test or this feature here or the tool here to decrease test as well. Okay, fine. So in our next meeting, a video, we talk about the wrap test, mesh center, and this one as well in our next video. Okay guys, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.